Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Irma de la Rosa. Today I'm going to be talking to you about social media and how it affects our children. In the 1900s, communication was simple. You talked to somebody face to face, or you could write a letter, and if you were lucky, you could talk to them on the telephone. In today's society, there are many other options, and our children's generation has access to all of them. This is my opinion, is going to leave our children behind the 8-ball in future years. They will not have the ability to talk to individuals face to face, leaving them socially inadequate and unable to lead normal, interactive lives with real human beings. Our children are becoming mindless zombies because of social media. They stare at the computer screens or smartphones for hours on end, only stopping when nature calls. I can remember having conversations with my mother and talking to her about things that confused me or concerned me. Today, children rarely take the time to speak to their parents unless it's something to do with their phone not working or issues with the latest, greatest app that is available in the internet. And the only reason they talk to you is because they need your credit card to pay for it. If we do not monitor and control how much our children are on social media and teach them how to talk to you face to face, letting them know what is right and what is wrong, will be faced with an inadequate set of problems that no other generation can endure. What I'm trying to say is that we need to teach our children how to be people, not mindless zombies. What are the effects of our children? Social media is evolving before our eyes, and it is impossible to find a hiding place from this new form of media. Children today are exposed to more technology than we could have ever believed in our childhood days. It is undeniably changing the way one communicates and how one finds and shares information. Our children are communicating using Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, Lichen, and many other social media formats. They use new apps on smartphones for photography and videos. They can be created, edited, and shared quickly with other peers. For this reason, it is imperative for us as parents to be more aware of types of social media that our children can access. 5 aspects for the use of social media. Not many restrictions or creativity expressing oneself. Easy way to share information. Informal support of others' works. Generally understanding the respect of other people's forms of expression. An alternative way of socializing. Positive effects of social media on children and adolescents. There are many positive ways our children can use social media. They're not just used for social interaction. They can also be a good avenue for children to be creative, interact, and learn. Social interworking provides an alternative way to get students interested in learning with a new and previously unconventional medium. It can also help with homework and group projects. Social networking can also help shy adolescents have a more non-threatening way to interact with peers because they have issues with face-to-face conversation. At some point, however, these individuals must develop face-to-face interaction. The teen years can be a challenging time for the social networking, can be places for teens to turn for support and advice when going through challenging experiences. Adolescents who use Facebook have been shown to demonstrate more virtual empathy. This is a short list of benefits that children can get from using social media. 1. Opportunities for communication engagement through raising money for charity and volunteering for local events, including politics and physiologic events. 2. Enhancing individual and collective creativity through development and sharing of artistic and musical endeavors. 3. Growth of ideas from the creation of blogs, podcasts, videos, and rhyming sites. 4. Expressions of one's online connections through shared interest to include others from more diverse backgrounds. And 5. Fostering of one's individual identity and unique social skills. 6. Enhancing learning opportunities. Our children can use media for their homework, group projects, and other class projects. 7. Accessing health information. Adolescents can find information online about health concerns easily and anonymously. Negative effects of social media on children and adolescents. With all the positives that social media brings to our children, there are just as many negatives, if not more. It can affect our children's mental health. According to research, the level of the effect in direct conjunction with the amount of use as it grows up. The level of commitment can decrease, and their likelihood of getting into trouble or depressed can increase. Also, teens can use Facebook trend to be more narcissistic, antisocial, and aggressive. Cyberbullying can also become a social cause of many suicides in young people. Cyberbullying is deliberately using digital media to communicate false, embarrassing, and hostile information about each other. It is the most common online risk for all teens and is a peer-to-peer risk. Sex texting can be defined as sending, receiving, or forwarding sexual, explicit messages, photographs, or images via cell phone, computer, or other digital devices. Many of these images become distributed rapidly via phones or the internet. This phenomenon does occur among the teen population. And recent surveys revealed that 20% of teens have spent or posted nude or subnude photographs or videos of themselves. In many circumstances, however, the sex texting incident is not shared beyond a small peer group or a couple, and is not found to be distressing at all. There are also something out there called Facebook depression. This can be defined as depression that is caused by spending too much time on social media sites such as Facebook. This may lead to our children exhibiting classic symptoms of depression. Because of the adolescents and their parents being concerned about the above mentioned risk, more teens care about privacy issues. One problem concerning privacy issues is that many adolescents are unaware of privacy policies on social media websites they use. Many adolescents are influenced by powerful advertising they see on social media sites, strongly influenced by their buying habits. Many of them are not aware that they are individuals targeted because of the sites keep tracking of their habits and demographics. As with just about everything, social media should be used in moderation. Studies have shown that adolescents and even college students who have Facebook too much have lowered grades. The main risk to pre-adolescents and adolescents online today are risks from each other's risk of improper use of technology, lack of privacy, share too much information, or posting false information about themselves or others. When internet users visit various websites, they can leave behind evidence of which sites they have visited. This cultivates ongoing record on one's web activity is called digital footprint. One of the biggest threats to the young people on social media sites. It is to their digital footprint and future reputations. Pre-adolescents and adolescents who lack the awareness of privacy issues often post inappropriate messages, pictures, and videos without understanding that what goes online stays online. As a result, future jobs, college acceptance may be put into jeopardy by experience and rash clicks of the mouse. Influence of advertising and buying. Many social media sites display multi-advertisements such as banners, ads, behavior ads that influence not only the buying trendies of pre-adolescents and adolescents, but also the views of what is normal. It is particularly important for parents to be aware of the behavioral ads because they are common on social media sites and operate by gathering information on the persons using the site and then targeting that person's profile to influence purchases decisions. Such powerful influences start as soon as children begin to go online and post. Many online ventures are now prohibited ads on sites where children and adolescents are participating. It is important to educate parents, children, and adolescents about this practice so that children can develop into medium literature consumers and understand how advertisements can easily impulse them. Dr. Gwen O'Keefe said that while parents need to have open discussions with their children and teens about their online media use, parents probably don't need to be hyper vigilant about computer use. We don't keep an eye on our children all the time in real life. At some point, we have to take certain comfort in the way that we raised them and have that confidence that makes them appreciate choices, she said. Dr. O'Croft is correct when she states that we should not be hypervigilant. The reason for this is if we smother our kids too much, they will rebel against us and do whatever they want. This will cause us as parents to lose control of our children's actions and not have any sight at all or what to do, but what are they doing. We should give our children the opportunity to make mistakes. However, I think it is important to monitor some of what our children are looking online and who they are texting, because not all choices can be made by the children. They do not have the maturity and social skills to do with all corners on the internet and other social media. My paper is about how social media affects our children, and so as you can see with the research that I have done, it affects them in many ways, some good, some bad, and it is the bad things that concern me. I ask myself, are we raising a generation of mindless zombies that will not have the social skills to interface with each other, or will social media help them develop the ways that we could have never imagined? I think it is clear that our children are smarter than what we were at their age. This is my opinion, is the direct result of the computer age. The observed is to all of us that we born before 1980 that did not have computers in their lives is the fact that things are much easier for all children than they were for us. If we need to reference something, we went to the encyclopedias and books in the libraries. Our children would just have to type a few things into their smartphones and find everything they wish. My final thought are, even if we don't smother our kids with hypervigilance, we should keep an eye on them, what they are doing. They should have to not have the free run of the world just because technology allows it. Social interaction is important to human existence. Talking to one another face to face is a very important human reaction, and it is a must for human survival. If our children do not have the social skills to cope with these crises when needed, our future is quite bleak. Let us make our children look up to their smart and have a conversation with them, even if they just say hi or what's up. Thank you.
Here's the audience. Way behind the phone. There we go.